Hi there, Mike Graham here from Weightloss and Personal Development. I wanted to talk to you today about people who try and get in the way of our best efforts. Because I think probably this is a more common problem than we acknowledge. That whilst most people are quite in favour of us doing what we're doing and getting on with losing weight, there will inevitably be what you call naysayers, people who say they're put out by something you're doing and act it and try and get in the way and persuade you against doing something that's essentially good for you. And they can be a little bit of a pain in the butt, to put it mildly. So, I don't know if you've come across it. If you're lucky, then people will just behave themselves and, just say, good for you. We admire what you're doing, we love your progress, and so forth. But if you are having a problem, then you've got to distinguish between, whether they're close or far away. And if they're not very proximate to you, you work out what they're worth to you in your life. And, the comments and things you might have to put up with, well, doesn't that sometimes cover up a deeper lying problem with people that actually, if they're not in favour of you doing something like losing weight, which is essentially very good for you, then how much are they on your side anyway, and how much are they a friend? You may have had a few laughs together, but if they're not really worth that much to you, can't you just do without them anyway if they're negative towards you about this? That's what I reckon, that keeping people who aren't positive towards you as a person in your life is a waste of time. Now, I realise things aren't always cut and dried. It'd be people who are much closer to you, like people maybe in your family even who you live with, that aren't quite on board with you doing what you're doing to lose weight. That they feel their lives are disrupted and you've become a different person and you're not doing the things you used to do, and isn't it sad, because you're suddenly doing something good for you. And again, you have to question their motives and how they are with other things. But say it's a partner, then, they should actually be on your side, because what they're going to end up with is somebody who is obviously slimmer, more attractive probably, and has done something for themselves that they want to do and whose health is probably improved. And they should be able to get on board with that sort of thing quite easily. But, if they're not, then you just have to be firm and, you carry on being around them. But when it comes to meal times, just separate yourself. Go and eat in another room. Prepare your own food. Don't bother to have too much to do with them over meal times. And, they'll soon get the hint that you're doing your thing, they're doing their thing. If you're a mother and you are the sort of designated cook, then, just cook the food you have to cook for people, but again, make sure that you have what you want on your plate and be serious about it, and don't give in, even if you have to go into a different space to eat. Now, there'll always be those events where people want you to have another drink, or why won't you have a piece of this cake, or won't you have a second helping? Now, ordinarily, you'd think people would have a bit of understanding, but, the drinks thing, it's people take it as a frightful affront, don't they? Once they've had a few drinks, that you're not going to stay on the course with them, and it's whoa, you're spoiling everything, you're ruining the evening, and, well, we've all met those sort of people, so you have total control over what goes into your mouth, and quite frankly, you should not be swayed by something like that. I mean, it's a bit of an extreme example, I know, but I have met people who are like that. Or say Auntie's made a special cake for you because you're going round to see her. And having a bit of cake actually is about the last thing you want to do on your food plan, because it's just going to stop you losing the weight you want to lose. Now, you can play this in one of several ways, I guess, but have a very small sliver. That may raise objections. Or just tell the person what you're doing and why, and there's nothing to do with her, and you came round to see her anyway, not to eat. And she should be normal about it, but sometimes people aren't, and I went to all this trouble and how ungrateful you are, sort of thing, emotional blackmail. And then again, you're in charge of what goes into your mouth. Just suck it up. Just leave as soon as it's feasible, and let them get on with it. They'll soon come round again, or just leave you alone altogether, because they'll realise how stupid they are. Of course, the humans don't always have a clue how stupid they are, so maybe that's a tall ask. Anyway, dealing with people who aren't in your court when it comes to losing weight, unless they've got you under sedation and restrained, they can't actually do anything about what you do put into your mouth. There is nothing they can do to make you eat or drink what you don't want to have. So, you can rest assured that the final responsibility for anything that you eat or drink is with you. So keep a clear head. And if you've had to fight your corner with anybody, then don't suddenly give in. Don't suddenly say, oh, maybe I'll have a bit of this after all, or, oh, okay, well, I'll have a second helping, or, just don't give in. Stay firm with your decision at all times, and don't make yourself look a bit of a fool, because it doesn't work. They'll just think that your whole project is a big sham and you've got some sort of racket going. So, just stay firm and do what you want to do. And, really, it's your project anyway. I mean, if you want to lose weight, then staying focused shouldn't be that hard an ask. If you can see the goal, you can see your progress that you've made, and it's working for you, then you're going to keep at it, aren't you? You're not really going to want to let anything else stand in the way, and you're just going to go on the wave of your focus and let it take you to the shore. Being determined, single-minded, losing weight. People train hard for things. People get obsessive about particular things in their lives, and they pursue them with a single-mindedness and a dedication. Maybe writing a book, or having a particular career, or being an athlete, going for gold, or any sort of major sportsman trying to get somewhere in life. It may be boring to others, but it doesn't have to be boring to you. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether other people are bored, so long as you get to where you want to. So, just take a deep breath and realise that this is your deal, your life, the life you're living. So just do what you want and don't let others tell you otherwise. And that's it, really. Thank you for listening. Hopefully catch you on another one. Bye.